you ready for action? Are you ready to get moving? With all these rolling, dreary lockdowns, it's so important to keep moving. It's so great for our mental well-being. I'm Carol, so be sure to join me in the 5-minute fitness segment after the break. And to start off with, we meet the vivacious Emma Watts from the Daisie Chain. Now, Emma runs music and movement sessions with her team right around Australia in lifestyle communities and aged care. And if you're stuck at home, online, you can actually have some fun with her online as well. And then we're going to take a peek at world dancing. Some of you might have known it as international folk dancing, where you can learn a great range of dance styles from a diverse range of cultures. There is a saying, you don't stop laughing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop laughing. So be active, get moving, and get laughing. Enjoy the show. Today on Energy for Life, we welcome Emma Watts, the director of the Daisie Chain. Emma has decades of experience in music and singing, with an honours degree in music and over 10 years experience teaching Zumba. With an interest in music therapy, Emma now runs sessions, music and movement sessions in aged care and disability. Emma is passionate about using music and movement to enhance well-being and connection. Hi Emma, and welcome to Over 50 So What? Lovely to see your face up there in Sydney.
Thank you for having me.
Now this time we're both in lockdown, so it's great to be able to share your expertise with all the viewers that may when this goes to air be in lockdown and maybe not. The Daisie Chain, can you tell us, how did this come about?
Okay, so my background is music. Studied music in England and always had a real interest in music therapy and how people can respond to music and how music brings people together. So I moved out here to Australia in 1999, and I decided, strangely, that I would become a Zumba instructor. And then a friend of mine asked if I would teach a seated class in an aged care facility. So I jumped at the chance. The residents loved it, the staff loved it. And then I just, over time, got more and more classes, more and more interest and interaction. And then I saw a need for more music and movement in aged care facilities specifically at the start. So created a business that could do that and help the lifestyle coordinators in aged care find the right people, the people that were qualified, insured, and also had a real passion for working with older people. And the name came about because my nan loved music, loved taking me to musicals and seeing shows, had a song for every occasion, and she used to sing Daisy, Daisy to me. So she had Alzheimer's, passed away 4 years ago. So when I created the business, it was all about music, movement and connection. So the Daisie Chain.
So I'm not familiar with the song Daisy Daisy. Can you just give me a line or two?
Yes, you are. You can't trick me. Give me your answer.
Okay, I know that. I definitely know that.
Bicycle. Yeah.
I didn't know that's what it was called. Okay, so what sort of things do you and your team do with people in aged care?
Pretty much it's anything music and movement related. So we offer things like chair yoga, chair Zumba. We have our own program, which is called Moves for All. And we also have entertainers. So singers, dancers, magicians, a whole range of amazingly talented people that we can then connect with the facilities. So we can sit down with the lifestyle coordinators and help them to plan 6 months, a year in advance and take the pressure off of them. So we go and obviously make sure that everyone's qualified, that they're insured, that they've got their police check, all the other things that they require. That gives the lifestyle coordinators a little bit more freedom to spend with the residents and to be actually involved on the floor instead of making phone calls and doing all those checks. So we do all of that. And it's very seamless. When they get a confirmation email to say, yes, you've got this amazing person coming in on this day, they can be one-off shows or they can be regular classes or regular shows, whatever they need.
And do you provide services for people sitting at home?
We do. We have some online programs that are either available not face-to-face, online, but live or pre-recorded as well. So they're, again, music and movement-based programs. The whole idea behind our program is that it's music and movement for everybody. So it doesn't matter what your abilities are or what your challenges are. If you want to put some music on and move and have movements that are tailored for your abilities, then our program's perfect.
So you have this great passion and interest in music therapy. Can you tell us a bit about the benefits of music and movement and combining the two?
Yeah, absolutely. So look, we all know that I believe that we have a soundtrack to our lives. So we have certain memories with certain songs. It might be that we got married or that we went to see a show with our grandmother or the birth of a child. We can always kind of remember what the songs are around that time. Music has this amazing ability to cross. It actually doesn't matter if we speak the same language as each other. Music can connect us. There's also some research that shows that even people that have dementia, where parts of the brain have become inactive, when music's played, when they've done MRIs, it's actually shown that some of those neurons light up and reconnect just from having the music playing. So I often say to participants or to the staff in aged care, it actually doesn't matter if a resident isn't physically engaged. There's still benefits to listening to the music and having that response and that connection to the music. And then moving, we don't know what we've got till we can't do it anymore. We all need to move. Even if we don't love exercise, it's all about moving and keeping your body doing what your body's designed to do. So we incorporate movements that are functional for everyday life. So things like brushing your hair, cleaning your teeth, making sure you can step up and down. You know, if you're getting in and out of the car, you need to be able to move sideways. So it's those movements that we use in everyday life combined with the music, great for those endorphins, all those feel-good chemicals.
And that's good. And you do lots of fun, don't you?
Oh, no, loads of fun. It's all fun.
Now, your hair's not quite as colourful as when I saw you last.
No, sometimes it's pink or, well, we can't go to the hairdressers. I've got no nails. I've got blonde hair. Yeah, normally it's pink or rainbow or blue. Or what colour was it last time you saw me?
Pink. Can't wait to say you're back in Victoria doing your thing with pink hair.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Emma. Here we go. Don't stop. Up on your feet. Come on. Up on your feet and join in. Come on. Don't stop. That's it. Walking. Come on. Now we're going to punch it. Double. If you haven't got on your feet yet, you can sit there doing this. Punch it. Punch. Don't stop. Stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. And walk. You can, if you're just starting off, you can do little ones. Otherwise, you'll get fitter. It's really good to get a little bit breathless every day. Forward. On the spot. Back. Again, forward. And back. And back to the middle. Don't stop. 2 steps to the side. Step. Left together, left. Right together, right. Left together, left. Step, we're going to do 1 and hold it there. Bounce. Left together, left. Bounce. Right together, right. Bounce. Go, go, arms. Right together, right. Don't stop. That's it. Have you got your go-go arms going? Come on, come on. Get those arms going. Woohoo! Back to the middle. Punch it out. Let's do it. Double. Come on, come on. Punch it out. Think of something you want to hit. Oh, did I say that? Punch it out. Come on. You know you want to punch. There must be days when you want to punch something. Are you ready? You're gonna walk. Half walk. Forward. Walk. And back. And forward. Okay, we're gonna walk side to side. Ready? Go. And back. And down. And walk. And down. And down. Up. Down. Last one. Back to the middle. And you know what comes next? 2 steps to the right and bounce. 1, 2, and bounce. 1, 2, bounce. Right together, right. Bounce. Left together, left. Right together, right. Woohoo! That's it. Wow! Did you get your heart rate up? Boom, 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 boom. If you did, good stuff. Well done, everybody. Well, welcome to the bucket list. This is where we look at different activities you might like to try. You might like to put them on your list, but even better, give them a try. Now, if you're sitting at home thinking, maybe I should get a bit more active, or I really should get out of the house and make some new friends. Well, if you like music and you thought maybe I'd like to try some kind of dancing, well, today we're going to look at a different style of dancing called world dancing. This is where we look at dancing from all different cultures around the world. And we meet the lovely Rosie, who's going to tell us all about it. And she teaches a great variety of ages, from school children right up to seniors. So here's Rosie. Rosie, welcome to the show, Over 50 So What. Lovely to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you've got a big background, over 30 years, I believe, in international folk dancing and world dancing. Can you tell us a bit about how you got into this?
Sure. So I started dancing when I was a teenager at a local youth movement. And we learnt some folk dancing because I was young and loved dancing already at that age. And then I didn't do it for many, many years, and afterwards found myself at a function and reignited the passion for my Israeli folk dancing back then. So I started going to a folk dancing club when I was in my late 30s. Well, that's giving away my age, isn't it?
You have to be over 50 to be on the show anyway.
That's right.
So.
Well, that was only last year. And yeah, your age is immaterial when you're dancing because you feel very youthful once you start. So back then I started with the club, and I did it for fun. And eventually I was asked to learn to do the teaching process. So of course, why wouldn't I? I loved it, and I wanted to be able to do more and more and be able to dance more often. And eventually I started losing my day job and finding that I was going to be doing this passion and love that I discovered, and wanted to share it. More than anything, wanted to share it with other people. So I teach from 7-year-olds to,
Your oldest person would be?
my oldest person I have taught would be in her 90s.
Wow.
Yes. And that just shows you that dancing keeps you young.
It absolutely does. Look at both of us.
That's right.
So all the cultures, you have dancers from the Ukraine, and you have...
So we have, I do. I expanded my knowledge of my primary love, which is Israeli folk dancing. And then I went to some international dance workshops here in Melbourne by a man that is unfortunately no longer with us. I came from Holland every year, and I went to his workshops, and I discovered there was other beautiful music and other steps that I developed and wanted to share as well. So that's where it all became international folk dance. So I would learn something, and if I thought it was, relevant and easy enough to pass on to the group, I would incorporate it into the class. And that's why we have a plethora of wonderful types of different styles and music from all around the world. And I find that my audience, my participants, love the different cultures and the different styles and the music especially. So I try and really focus on the music to bring that spirituality to everybody in the classroom.
And so how did you get into teaching the older age group?
Oh, the older age group. Well, that's something that was facilitated through councils actually. It came through community health programs, and I was asked to help with community living, residential community living, where people can be isolated, and especially COVID has proven that we're very isolated and lonely, and depression and diabetes and all sorts of health issues, dementia. So when I started realising that these were another area of my potential clientele, I really became interested in the dance therapy side of how this can benefit people.
So if an older person has never danced before, they're over 50, over 60, never danced before, and they thought, I'd like to learn about new cultures and maybe give it a go, what happens to a new person when they come in?
Well, my classes are designed in levels as well. So we have different stages. We start at beginners. And I always say at the very, very first lesson, we're not here to gain any certificates or any medals. It's not about you're going to be a superstar on the dance stage. It's about the enjoyment and the positive reinforcement you get out of coming to the classes. It's a very slow process. There's no need for a rush in this respect. We always take it slowly. It's a very important thing for the audience to realise, the participants, that they need to relax and they need to learn slowly. So the slower and reinforcement and revision they get in the class every week makes for a better long-term result.
So most people, well, I should say most people, it might be a lot of people, probably most people over 50 or 60 have got a bad knee or a bad hip or a bad ankle, like myself. So how do you accommodate those sort of physical challenges in the group?
Yes, I always say that to the audience as well. Don't worry about any moves you can't do, because there's always a way around it. A lot of people suffer from dizziness, vertigo. If they can't turn, we walk the steps. There's always a way around it. but the idea is more for your memory and your ability to move and get mobility back into your body.
Now, Ivan, you've been doing world dancing for about 20 odd years.
20 years on and off.
And why do you like it so much?
It's just very good for me. It's good for my balance, good for the mind. Keeps me reasonably fit.
So you started a bit later in life to do dancing, didn't you?
Yes, probably mid-50s, I would say, 60.
So any blokes sitting out there watching, they're thinking, you know, what would you say to them?
Well, there's far too few of them doing dancing, and they should really wake up to themselves and do some dancing.
And what would you say to someone sitting at home just looking at this, thinking, oh, I don't know if I could do this, but I wouldn't mind trying? What would you say?
Oh, look, I'd say just get out there. It's good for your brain, it's good for your body, most particularly the brain. When you're starting to get a little older, you need to keep that exercised.
All right, good words, fantastic words. Keep dancing, Lynn.
Okay. Thank you very much, Carl.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing the other way. Shalom. So this is our final dance. We always do this at the end of every class because it's time to say shalom. It's been beautiful dancing with you, but peace be with you till next time.
Thanks for watching today. We hope this show has encouraged you to get moving. Try some new things. Maybe try some music and movement with Emma and her team, or try some world dancing. Or just do some more 5-minute fitness routines, which are on YouTube over 50, so what? But get active. If you'd like to know more information about Emma and the Daisie Chain and Dancing with Rosie, just go to our website, carolohhalloran.com, or join our Facebook group. Please join our Facebook group. Send us all your ideas, your comments, your suggestions, because we love to hear from you. What would you like to see on the show? So, these times are crazy, so it's time for us to go a little bit crazy, to shake off that negative energy, to get up, to be active. So why not, right now, go and phone a friend. I'm Carol, and this was Over 50, So What? Thanks for watching our TV show. Be sure to hit subscribe and then you'll never miss an episode. Jump on Facebook, join our group, get in on the fun, fitness, wellness and inspiration. I'm Carol, over 50, so what?